Hello, and welcome back to another episode of MSF News. Today is Friday, September 27th, and we got some news to talk about. First thing I want to start with is the blog post that was posted earlier today. And we finally have a release method for Coulson. So let's go to that. It's, about Agent Coulson, going over his kit. Uh, finally getting released to the game. But it looks like he's going to be done through the milestones, which is fine. I mean, everyone will be able to recruit him. So like he's going to be a really good character, especially on that war defense. But it looks like because your arena battles now are not your arena, your alliance war battles are going to count towards this milestone, and it looks like they're increasing the value for the points you get from Blitz, Raid, and Arena. So, but it says that's coming up next week, so hopefully we won't have to wait too long for that. We also have Ultima 7 coming back permanently, finally. So it says here it's going to start in October, which I believe... No, not October 2nd was something else. So, and the Iron Man event, which just came back today. You might notice there's been some changes to that. Specifically, the fact that he unlocks at 3 stars now. And the event, they say that it's a permanent event, but it's always available as soon as you hit level 25. And I thought I had Iron Man at 7 stars, but apparently last time around I missed it, so I just now had to do it. And on my game, at least, it said like 1 day, 23 hours till it ends. I don't know if that's just a mistake or what, but it is supposed to be a permanent event. And they've also adjusted the requirements for each tier. Now, for tiers 1 and 2, you only need 2 1 and then 2-star shield agents. For tiers 3 and 4, you need 3, and 4-star shield agents. And for 5 and 6, you need 4 shield of 5 and 6 stars. 7, you still need 5 7 stars. But as I said, they've apparently lowered the requirements to make it easier and more accessible for everyone to unlock, which is cool. It's nice getting your first legendary. It's a good feeling. We got upcoming blitzes. The M'Baku Blitz is going on right now. Looks like the next one after that will be Sabretooth. So we got that. Also, they have gotten the rewards for the first 2 teams to complete Ultima 7. And that was, of course, Legion of Cabal and Pants of Hulk. And to celebrate for this, they have introduced the championship raids, which is basically just a rebranding of the Gamma raids. And in these raids, you earn shards towards character orbs, it's a little different than the rewards we've had before. Basically, each two teams got to pick certain characters to put into these orbs. So you get credits for these orbs, and you can pick, if you want the Legion of Cabal orb, or if you want the Pants of Hulk orb. And as I said, they have different characters, but luckily they both have Minerva. So I think that's someone that everyone wants right now. They've also added a login calendar for that. As you see, listed as champions. You get the credits for the orbs on day 1, day 5, and day 10. And day 2, 3, and 11, you get red star orb fragments. Day 3, 8, and 12, you're going to get gold orb fragments. And days 4, 9, 13, training orb fragments. And on days 7 and 14, mega orb fragments. So, not a bad deal there. What orb are you guys going for? Personally, I think I'm just going to alternate between the two, because I need big characters out of both of them. Obviously Minerva, which that doesn't matter which orb, but Colossus, Falcon, Psylocke, just a lot of good characters in those orbs. And speaking of Psylocke, she has recently been added to the premium, basic, mega, and Ultimus orbs, and also added to the supply store as well. So she just became a little more available. And there is also currently going on a community poll for the next Blitz, which will be a name character. So they're doing a survey to see who everyone wants that character to be. I personally am voting for AIM Security. I only got her at 4-star, but I'm sitting on 5 red stars for her, so it'd be nice to get that little power boost out of her. The Invisible Woman legendary event beginning in a couple days. I hope everyone got their Sinister 6 up and is able to unlock her. Let's see, we also have America Chavez has replaced Kingpin on Villain 6-9. Kingpin obviously removed from that node, but he's still in Nexus 7-9, the Kingpin's vault in the Arena Orb section. And there's currently a mistake with Invisible Woman's gear. She is requiring Mystic gear instead of Bio gear. So they've addressed that, and they will be fixing it on the 29th. But until then, any Mystic gear you invest in her will still apply. So if you have an overabundance of Mystic gear, go ahead and gear her up a little bit. So, because the 29th, she's going back to Bio. Now, on the data mines, we got some blitzes mentioned. Whether these will actually be blitzes, possible. But they list the Tahiti Blitz, which is for Agent Coulson. Him being a login character, or milestone character rather. I suppose it's possible. They also mentioned the Minister of Science Blitz for Graviton. And again, him being an event character, maybe. But from what I understand, whenever they add a new character to the game, they add this Blitz message in the code. Not necessarily that they plan to use it, just if they ever do decide to have a Blitz for that character, part of the work is already done for them. So, but it also mentions the Merc with a Mouth Blitz for Deadpool, Vicious Hunter for Sabretooth, which, as you've seen in the blog post, that's definitely coming. Ultima 7 will be made a permanent raid soon. So hopefully that'll be coming in the next week with Agent Coulson. So they have... they've also addressed some issues that have been going on in the game. Such as the crashing and freezing. They'll be adding the team-up animations back into the game as well. And apparently I haven't noticed this bug, but apparently sometimes when you have a summoner out and they summon characters, it causes the game to lag a bit. So they're working on that as well. And in addition, the issue that's been going on with the amount of points it says you're going to get for a Blitz matchup, not necessarily reflecting how many points you actually get when you complete the match. So there's another issue they're working on. Also, they will be adding a new row of purple gear into the raid store. And they've also fixed the issue where they were having people auto-kicked out of their alliances. That is the fix that'll be happening on October 2nd. And also, you might have noticed, if you do watch some of my gameplay videos, sometimes either the audio for the background music or the sound effects, or both, will cut out. They have addressed that and are getting that fixed as well. So, just a couple little minor bugs are getting worked on. They're going to be having a sale here where it doesn't say what the sales are on, but it looks like in addition to whatever it is you're purchasing, you will get 5 of the superior unique gear. They also have a deal where you get 10 of the superior uniques, and another deal where you get 5 superior uniques and 5 of a different superior unique. So again, don't know what exactly those sales will be for, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. See, we also have we got the blitzes. The training. They're going to be having sales for training bundles for level 71 through 75. So we'll see. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't hit level 71 yet, which kind of disappointed in because I definitely need those 5 extra slots. Like, right now I have to manually select my Fantastic Four and AIM teams. So just having those extra slots is going to be a huge help. So now we also have, I'm sure this calendar of events is going to change, but as it stands right now, we have Iron Man the 27th today. Then we will have Nick Fury on October the 15th. Magneto on the 29th. Star-Lord on November 12th. Shuri on November 26th. Phoenix December 10th. And Invisible Woman on Christmas Eve. So, and again, with the changes made to this Iron Man event, this list is bound to change. They also mentioned in that same post about the Iron Man event that they are also increasing the frequency of the legendary rotation. So that's good. That'll be quicker to get that 7-star legendary that you've been waiting for. So, and with Iron Man being a permanent event now, that'll be coming out of the rotation, so it'll be that much quicker. And then you have your Flash events. We got Block Party on October 5th. We have the Relic Hunt on October 21st. And Payday on October 26th. So we got good stuff coming. Still no mention of Cyclops. I mean, we got that leak in the data mines about Beast. But I don't know about you, but I want Cyclops. So we'll have to see when that's coming. But I'm just going to finish with a Blitz battle here with my AIM team. And we're going to see if they can punch up about 20k in the Brotherhood. So mine aren't very well powered, but supposedly the debuff teams, Brotherhood, Mordo, stuff like that, that's supposed to be their bread and butter, so pardon me. So we'll see how that works out. So far, so good. Looks like my AIM security bounced back that blind on Magneto, so why am I attacking Sabretooth? Sabretooth. I want to be attacking Pyro. Actually, I think maybe I kind of want to keep Pyro alive. As long as I can keep my AIM security healthy. Because when he hits him, here it comes, with the bleeds, he's going to say, return to sender. And Pyro is about to be hurting. And so is my team, for that matter. And he just put all the bleeds back on Sabretooth. Oh, Monstrosity is about to die. So if I can get Scientist Supreme here to flip those, Something in my throat today. Alright, we're going to flip some buffs, or debuffs rather. Researcher's hurting a little bit. Man, if I could just get rid of that taunt off Juggernaut, I could really ruin Pyro or Sabertooth's stay with Graviton. But don't look like he's going to give me that opportunity. So I'll just punch him in the face. Alright. Get everyone healed up a little bit. And wow, this is still just a weird feeling seeing Brotherhood, the team with all the debuffs on them. And from a pretty much minion team too. They really just did a 180 with aim. It's like for so long, Scientist Supreme has just been a complete joke in this game, and now she's actually good. Oh, there goes Monstrosity. Speaking of sound going out. Yep. God, I hope that gets resolved soon. It's extremely annoying. Oh, here we go. Sabertooth. You're done. Oh, almost done. That really... yeah, I gotta get rid of Pyro. Maybe if my team was a little more healthy, I would have kept him around, but... and of course, Scientist Supreme is not reviving anyone. Really wish that was a higher chance to revive. Although I do believe it is higher than Shield Medics, so. But sometimes you see it happen like 2-3 times in a row, and other times she just refuses. Like now it's 2 turns in a row she didn't revive. Alright, probably should be going after Mystique. But I don't want to get stuck behind a Juggernaut, so. And Magneto's probably about ready to do a special again. Yeah, take him out. I've got the slow on him. Alright, got Monstrosity back. And flip and heal. Yeah. Not enough buffs on him to make it worth it. Or debuffs, rather. She must have fell below 75%. That is most unfortunate. Oh, special's ready again. Nice. Come on. Well, at least Magneto's dead. Oh, and here comes Researcher. Let's top her off a little bit. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I think I just auto this. She just don't want to die. Okay. Well, it wasn't the most graceful, but handled them pretty well. I'm impressed. Alright, so as I usually finish videos, I go and open any orbs I have. So let's see what we get. Start with the Raid Orb. 2 Killmonger. Here. Back to that whole Iron Man event. Now, I've known a couple people that yesterday, before the Iron Man event came back, they somehow had a 3-star Iron Man just hanging out, ready to be recruited on their roster. At first, I assumed that this is how they were rolling the event out, and as long as you were level 25 or over and met the requirements, that you would just get 3-star automatically. Because my brother first pointed it out to me, and then practically everyone in his alliance. But when I got to work today, I talked to a buddy of mine that recently started playing. He's level 62. I told him, I was like, go and check your roster. And his Iron Man was at 0 of 100 shards, so I don't know exactly what's going on with that. But if any of you guys are newer players, over level 25 and don't have Magneto yet, let me know. Let me know if you had him in your roster ready to be recruited, and whether you did or didn't. Let me know what your shield team looks like, because the only thing I could think is why my friend didn't get it was maybe he didn't meet the character requirements for it. Although level 62, I would imagine he has, at least 3-star shield minions. So, but man, I'd be very interested to hear what other people are experiencing with this, because it's just kind of weird to me. So, now what are you guys most looking forward to? Is it Coulson coming to the game? Is it Ultimus 7 coming back? Or, is it the new increased frequency of the legendary events? You know, me personally, Coulson and Ultima 7. I'm really looking forward to see how that shield team with Coulson really does in Alliance War defense. And Ultima 7, just new content. You know, I stuck on just autoing on Ultima 6. You know, tends to get a little boring, so just, you know, have something fresh to be able to do. Oh, nice, 25 rescue. Still not enough to get her to 5 stars, though. So, oh, and I have enough for an Ultima Sword. Alright, so that about does it for the news of the week. And hope you found this information, you know, worth your time. So go ahead and, you know, check out other videos I have. And, you know, maybe I'll see you next week. Alright, till then.